for a BMW, that is exactly what you want to see in terms of the orange peel on the finish. Today we got a big one. It's pretty much a full respray on this 240. I want to take this opportunity to review a clear coat that I just started using, LumaBase 3000. I use it for all my European cars. I really like the orange peel. It matches the factory orange peel on Mercedes, BMW, Audi, almost perfectly. So let's get this thing sealed up and ready for base. Grab a reducer. All right, this is all flashed off and we're ready for our first coat of base. This is 475 BMW Black Sapphire. Okay, that's our first coat of base. I saw a couple dirt spots in the hood. I'll sand those down and then we'll get it ready for one more coat and then a drop coat. and then we'll start getting into this Luma Base 3000 and why I love it for European cars. So after my first coat is when I like to go over everything and look for dirt spots or anything I don't want in my paint job. So you can see here there's a little roughness from the bodywork. So what I will do is I got 1200 grit sandpaper by Kovacs. They sell 800 too. It's called lemon. This is orange. I don't like the 800. I feel like it leaves too deep of scratches, and it's really not necessary. You know, why risk having deep scratches when you could just take a little bit more time with a less aggressive paper and not have to worry about that at all. Right after I sand, I always tack. Yeah, I mean, for this job, I'm kind of just bringing you guys along with it up to, you know, the main focus of this video, which is the clear coat I'm using, because I'm planning on uploading this over the weekend, so I figure you guys got some time to just hang out. And maybe some of you guys want to see the process of almost a full respray, because that's, I mean, this is real close to it. You guys use any other sandpaper to denib your paint jobs? For water-based, you really don't have many options as far as I know, but whatever you guys use, I'm interested in hearing. And if it gets clogged, I mean, you could take your tack rag and just kind of clean the paper up a little bit. It really does get a lot of the stuff off. See that? Normally, I wouldn't spend so much time sanding something down, but in order to kind of optimize getting this car out of the shop, because we're putting so much paint, I really want to make an effort to minimize the amount of work that is going to have to go into this thing after it's painted. This whole half of the door was in bodywork. You can see here might be some pinholes. I got a cool trick for filling pinholes. It's probably frowned upon in the industry, but hey, listen, it works. What I do is I just throw it on real light, a couple coats. You'd see all these sanding marks here, but yeah, I'll just throw on you know, 2 or 3 light coats and kind of pile up the base to fill those in. Obviously, if it's a big one, I won't do that. All right, that's it. We're all sanding down. I'm gonna blow it off, tack it one more time, and then I'll pick you guys back up when I'm ready to throw down this coat. Okay, here we go, second coat. I'll start blending it out a little bit. Trying to get something in there. I'm gonna turn my pressure down because I don't want to be throwing too much paint all over the place when I got such a tight blend like this. That should be good. We only got one more coat. And that's gonna be our drop coat. Alright, so I'll let this dry. I'll bring you guys back for the drop coat. Then I'll take you in the paint room and go over the clear coat that we're gonna be using and why we're gonna be using it. See, I got some color down here, very, very little, but on top I got nothing, so that's good. I'm gonna lower the pressure even more over here, just because I want less overspray. Okay, that's it, all done. Let that flash off about 10 minutes. I'm gonna take you guys in the spray room and go over the clear that we're using for this job. So we're gonna be using LumaBase 3000, it's a 2-to-1 clear. I also use LumaBase 2000, which is a 4-to-1 clear. You're always gonna be able to get a flatter finish with the 4-to-1 just because it's thinner material, obviously. The reason why I spray all my European cars with LumaBase 3000, it leaves the orange peel that these European cars come with, number one. It's not a heavy orange peel, but it's thick, if that makes sense. Another thing is, these European cars have very hard clears. If you've ever had to wet sand or buff a Mercedes, BMW, Audi, you know their clears are very hard. So while it's difficult for them to get scratched, when they do get scratched, it takes a little extra effort to remove those scratches. So in order to achieve the most OEM-like finished, you have to use a high solids clear on a European car. So that and the orange peel, I love the orange peel of this. You know, of course, the LumaBase 2000, the 4-to-1, I can get that flat. This I really can't get as flat. But when I'm using it, I'm not looking to get a flat finish. I'm looking to match that European style orange peel finish. So I'm gonna mix this up and then we'll get back in the booth and start laying some clear. See, that's just dry right there. That's overspray from the blend, but on the second coat, that'll all fill in. The first coat, I move kind of fast. I'm not looking for a perfect finish after that first coat. Just want to get a layer on there. I'm gonna mix up some more clear, and we'll get our second coat on. Here we go, last coat of clear going down. All right, it's all done. We'll let that flow out. I'll bake it, and then I'll show you guys how it looks all finished. Okay, so here's our finished product. You can see this thing came out beautiful. And when I get it unmasked, hopefully I remember to throw a clip in to show you guys how the orange peel looks compared to factory. You can kind of pick it up right here. I mean, for a BMW, that is exactly what you want to see in terms of the orange peel on the finish. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, if you got any value out of it, if you were entertained, please, please, please leave a like, maybe comment and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Did not expect so much support so fast. Thank you.